Welcome to the 131st commencement exercises at Cameron County High School. My name is Amy Schwab, District Principal, and tonight's Mistress of Ceremonies. To start our evening, Dino Brown, Student Council President, will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Senior Class President, Catherine Bailey, will share the statistics on the future plans for the class of 2020.
45% of the graduating class will attend college, 45% will enter the workforce, and 10% will be entering the military.
I would like to recognize the students from the class of 2020 who have made a commitment to the military services. Albert Haynes, United States Marine Corps. Wendell O'Brien, United States Army. Nicholas Peters, United States Army. Corinne Smith, United States Army. At this time, Superintendent Dr. Keith Wolf will address the class of 2020.
Good evening to this very special graduating class of 2020. This has been a year like no other, and this virtual commencement is something none of us ever dreamed would have to happen. However, rather than focusing on how much life has changed or how much you were not able to do, I encourage you to reflect on all of the accomplishments you have achieved over the past 13 years. Each and every one of you has individual skills and talents that you have nurtured and improved, and these are the things that will lead to future successes. The wisest man I ever knew repeatedly told me, things are never so bad that they can't be worse. No matter what we encounter in life, we don't have to look too far to find someone who has it worse than we do. So I challenge you to count your blessings. Look to the many wonderful things in your life that have helped you get this far and the things that will continue to foster your future successes. Look to the things in life that bring you happiness instead of sadness. Look for positives instead of negatives. Look for opportunities instead of obstacles. Focusing on positives will literally improve the life you lead. On behalf of the Board of School Directors, administration, faculty, and staff of the Cameron County School District, I congratulate you on this wonderful occasion and wish you all the best for a happy and successful future. Thank you.
It is now my honor to introduce you to our salutatorian and valedictorian. The class of 2020 salutatorian is Catherine Bailey. Katie has always been a quiet leader amongst her classmates. She faces any challenge head-on and works to find a positive solution. Her work with another classmate this past year in creating a gardening club is proof of her hard work and dedication. I am very proud and honored to introduce you to Catherine Bailey.
I want to start off with saying thank you to all the teachers, parents, grandparents, and everyone else that has helped to get us to this point. Many of us may not have gotten this far without you. I want you to know that we will forever appreciate all of you who pushed us to continue on and pursue our dreams. Now, to my fellow classmates, the class of 2020, we made it. It definitely is not what any of us were expecting, but I am so happy that we are all graduating together. While we have gained and lost numerous people, we have, for the most part, always supported each other, and that is not something everyone can say about their class. Yes, we had some rough times in elementary school, but for most of high school, I think it is safe to say that someone always had someone else's back. We have stuck together as a class. Of course, with this, we have created both bad and good memories, like the time Albert stapled himself and could not get the staple back out, just to prove that there is a place in your arm that does not have feeling. When Ryan left milk in his locker over Christmas break, and it had the worst smell when we got back. Now, some advice for everyone who has walked across the stage this year. Do not give up. If you have made it this far, through everything that has taken place in our lifetime, do not let anything else stop you. We were born into this world around the same time of one of America's greatest tragedies, and we are graduating during a worldwide pandemic. In 2009, there was the swine flu pandemic, and after 9/11, America saw a huge increase in terrorism and mass shootings. While we were lucky to not be directly affected by these situations, they still had emotional impact. So with all of this, class of 2020, I am asking you to never give up on what you are trying to achieve. Push forward, even if it seems too difficult. I wish each and every one of you the best of luck. For those of you who are now less than a month to being sent out to basic training, those of you who are going to college, and those who are trying to find a job, congratulations, and I hope you all find success. Lastly, never forget that life is unexpected. The future is unknown. So if you end up doing something else or being somewhere else, do not think of it as a failure. Think of it as a new adventure.
It is quite an achievement to earn the distinction of being named number one of your class. I have had the pleasure of watching Cameron grow as a curious kindergarten student to become the young man he is today. Cam has developed a confidence that will take him far on whatever life path he chooses. It is my pleasure to present to you our valedictorian, Cameron Harrier.
Thank you everyone for tuning in to the virtual graduation of the class of 2020. In 2017, a shy, quiet girl became valedictorian of her class and nervously gave a speech in front of a whole crowd of people in this same auditorium. In the middle front row was her family, including her little brother. Now in 2020, that same little brother that would have rocked that crowded auditorium is getting to experience the exact moment his sister encountered. Well, kind of. I have been inspired by my family, friends, teachers, and coaches to reach my goals. My family never lost faith in me and has always supported me through all the lows and highs of my life. My friends taught me that I should always be myself and that having fun with the people who care about you is the key to happiness. My teachers always had high expectations for everyone, including me, because they knew that we could be successful if we worked hard to reach our goals. My coaches have shown me to never give up on the things you love doing and the responsibility of balancing academics and athletics at the same time. This just goes to show that the people in your life can impact your character and the path of your future. Looking back at all the setbacks and challenges I had to face in the past, it only made me a stronger and smarter person today than I was before. The toughest part about life is the fact that it is always changing. For example, we were all looking forward to spring sports, prom, senior skip day, our senior class trip, and seeing our friends and teachers before our graduation. We handled the coronavirus pandemic by transitioning to online schooling and seeing our friends and teachers through Zoom. Online schooling posed many setbacks, like schooling becoming hard to stay on top of and hard to find the motivation to do. The lack of motivation came from the different environments we found ourselves in, where there was many distractions. Events in someone's life can either make or break a person, and how a person handles these struggles can affect the outcome of their life. It is best to accept the past for what it was, live the present to the fullest, and focus on a better future for yourself. We will never forget our high school years. We will always remember the sports we played, all the friends we made, and the activities we participated in. I personally had a lot of great memories going to the Quiz Bowl and the Math 24 competition in junior high. In my high school years, I will never forget going to track districts, my trip to New York City with the Spanish Club, and the honor societies I joined. Who could forget the boys basketball team going to District 9 finals and the PIAA state playoffs this year, and the girls basketball team also going to District 9 playoffs. We also cheered on our football players and listened to our band on Friday nights. We all will remember getting ready for prom and dancing the night away. My favorite part was the after prom party. We could have had our senior spring sports seasons, a senior skip day, and our senior class trip if it was not for the coronavirus. But we were able to make it through. Now, if we wanted a senior skip day, we could have not gone on our laptops and went on our day watching Netflix or playing Xbox. I definitely have not done these things before. In conclusion, I have learned a lot about myself from my high school years, all the people around me, and all the challenges in my life. Becoming valedictorian was an important goal of mine and a stepping stone to becoming a successful person in the future. I would like to thank my dad and Amanda for being awesome and always being there for me and supporting me no matter what. Also, my mom and Eugene for doing the same. My sister Maddie, my friends, my teachers, and my coaches for believing that I could achieve a position like this. I hope all my friends and classmates go on to achieve great things and work towards what makes them happy. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Our commencement speaker tonight is Mr. Nathan Sestina. He is a 2015 graduate of Cameron County High School. Please join me in welcoming Nate Sestina.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2020 Cameron County High School graduation ceremony. First off, I would really like to thank the class of 2020 for selecting me as the commencement speaker. What an honor. As a graduate of Cameron County High School myself, I always looked forward to seeing who the speaker would be each year, and to be chosen by the class of 2020 is such an amazing feeling. Not too many years ago, I was sitting in those exact same, well, maybe not the exact same seats, because you guys are home, but the same seats as you, anxiously awaiting my future and wanting to be out of Emporium so badly. But what I will say is that Emporium is home, and it always has been, and please do not forget your roots. No matter where life takes you, whether that's post-secondary education, the military, or the workforce, please do not ever forget this lovely little town. For each and every one of you, this place has given you a home, family, and friends. It has given you memories that will last a lifetime, and it has given you the stepping stones needed to make big things happen in your life. As someone who has had such a rewarding journey, filled with lots of trials and tribulations, I always made sure to think about this little town and how tough it has made me as a young man. And as I start the beginnings of a professional basketball career, I am constantly thinking about my hometown and how it has shaped me. Throughout my whole basketball career, I have always had big dreams, some that seemed unattainable, and some where people laughed when I said that I had wanted to play Division I basketball, and I got the, oh, well, you'll never make it. And I let that sit, and I let it boil inside of me. And I took it, and I ran with it. I made sure that I was quiet about it. I worked incredibly hard, and I probably drove my parents crazy as we drove all across the country playing every weekend from March into August from my sophomore year of high school and through my senior year. But nobody paid attention to those details. They just saw the product. So here's my challenge for the class of 2020. Take your personal, you'll never make it statement that you have heard and hold it close to your heart and go out and do it. Do it so well that so that all you do is sit back and laugh at the people who said you couldn't, but always remain humble. One time in my high school career, I got cocky during a game and my mom whistled. And for everybody who knows that whistle, you know what I'm talking about. And she yells, "Nathan Michael, you're never going to be cocky because basketball can be taken from you." And I was raised in such a way to think about how blessed you are to live the life that you do, but to always know that it can be taken from you and just be thankful and be humble at all times. As all of you start your new chapters in life, remain humble, but go and do it. Prove everybody wrong and do it with a smile, because only you know how hard you have worked to make it happen, and that's all that matters. As a young 18-year-old kid moving away from Emporium to start my college basketball career, my college academic career, I was so nervous. But that's perfectly normal. After 5 rewarding years, I can say that I squashed those nerves and have been successful. Success to me is not measured by cars, money, houses, fame, what have you, but it's measured with hard work, diligence, perseverance, and happiness. My parents always told me that I was a happy camper. As Mr. Sestina, I am sure, has told you guys a million times, I've always been this happy kid. But any of the success that I've been so blessed to have in my life has come through those things, with the most important one being happiness. In whatever you decide to do in life, please make sure you do it and that you're happy doing it. For those of you that are entering post-secondary education, you are about to leave Emporium, probably for the first time, and blaze your own path. You will change majors at least 230 times. Trust me, I came in as a psychology major and I left with a geography degree. Don't ask how, I did it. But you're going to feel so rewarded. 4 to 5 years from now, when you walk across that stage and you're presented with a diploma that represents all of the hard work and patience that you have given in those 4 years, do it with a smile and shake the president's hand. For those entering the military, you are embarking on a journey that is so incredible. Thank you for joining our military and fighting to make sure that we can all live free lives. As someone who has had 2 brothers that are Marines, I've had a taste of that military life, and it is difficult and it's challenging, but it's one that's going to mold you into an unbreakable human being. And for those of you entering the workforce, you are entering adulthood, as some would call it, right out of the gates. Finally, you're on your own. Mom and dad aren't going to yell at you to turn off the Xbox or the PlayStation. You know, they're not going to yell at you for leaving the refrigerator open, the lights on, any of that. You're your own person finally. But in all seriousness, take the lessons that you've learned from your teachers and other mentors. Not those hard math homeworks from Mrs. Garzell or the econ homework in the packets from my dad, which he never helped me with at home, by the way. But the life lessons, saving your money, being smart about your purchases, being smart about what you want to do, and researching before buying, and just take that and run with it. I know this year has been a nightmare for some, but it has been a blessing in disguise for us all. It has given us time to spend with our families and loved ones, time that we usually take for granted. So please give mom, dad, grandma and grandpa, aunts and uncles, or whoever we are living with at this moment, and hug them and tell them thank you, because they have been with you this entire journey. Tell them you love them and that you did it. To the class of 2020, congratulations.
Mr. Paul Abritis, School Board President, and Dr. Keith Wolf, School Superintendent, I certify to you that the students before you have met all graduation requirements set forth by the Cameron County School District and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Dr. Wolf, would you please assist me in awarding the diplomas to the class of 2020? Cameron Richard Harrier, valedictorian, recipient of Business Excellence Award, Mathematics Excellence Award, Scholar Athlete Award, May Hollow Sportsman's Club Scholarship, Nick Gusto Memorial Scholarship, Howard Mayberry Scholarship, and Pitt Panther Scholarship. Cameron's diploma will be presented by former board member Richard Harrier. Catherine Elizabeth Bailey, salutatorian, recipient of Nick Gusto Memorial Scholarship, Byron H. Horning Jr. Scholarship, Cameron County Fair Association Scholarship, Priest Family Scholarship, Rotary Club Vocational Technical Scholarship, Out-of-State Academic Scholarship, Alfred State. Eliza Brooke Farbaugh, recipient of Science Excellence Award, presented by former board member Kelly Farbaugh. Hannah Christine Schaefer, recipient of Music Excellence Award, Gladys Schultz Memorial Scholarship, Sullivan Heritage Scholarship, Cameron County Music Boosters Scholarship, Harriet Kennedy Horning EHS CCHS Scholarship, Dr. Hummel Award of Excellence Scholarship, Clarion University Golden Eagle Scholarship. Jacob Daniel Cook. Dino Robert Brown, recipient of Foreign World Language Excellence Award, Student Government Award, Thomas Scribble Memorial Scholarship, John and Margaret Simon Memorial Scholarship, Priest Family Scholarship, Cardia Committee Scholarship, M.G. Brumbaugh Scholarship, Juniata College. Dino's diploma will be presented by current board member Sylvia Homan. Logan Scott Harpster Settle, recipient of Social Studies Excellence Award. Emily Patricia Rishnowski, recipient of May Hollow Sportsman's Club Scholarship, Blair Hornung Memorial Scholarship, Christabel Club Scholarship, Nick Gusto Memorial Scholarship, Cameron County Music Booster Scholarship, Howard Mayberry Scholarship, Priest Family Scholarship, Major Thomas E. Clark Memorial Scholarship, NAM Knights of America, Sergeant John C. LaRose Scholarship, Rotary Club Scholarship, Cardiac Committee Scholarship, Indiana University Sutton Scholarship. Dalton Anthony Ball, recipient of Penn Highlands Elk Auxiliary Scholarship, Sylvan Heritage Scholarship, PTO Scholarship, Nick Gusto Memorial Scholarship, Harriet Kennedy Horning EHS CCHS Scholarship, and Howard Mayberry Scholarship. Sierra Michelle Liniger, recipient of Janet Tucker Memorial Scholarship. Diploma presented by current board member Robert Liniger. Ryan Matthew Chilcote. Nathan David Klingon, recipient of May Hollow Sportsman's Club Scholarship. Sean Michael Cunningham. Bryce William Ellis. Jonathan Andrew Good, recipient of Christabel Club Scholarship. Timothy Roger Hasselman, Jr. Caitlin Lacey Hawes. Albert Russell Haynes II, recipient of Family and Consumer Science Excellence Award. Ebon Isaiah James Jackson. Eryn Elizabeth Krieg. Joshua Calvin Lane. Lily Chantel Martin, recipient of English Department Excellence Award. Brian Spencer Mead, recipient of Golden Eagle Scholarship, Clarion University. Nicholas Garrett Mead. Chad Matthew Moyer. Wendell Martin O'Brien, Jr. June Rose Haragat, recipient of Art Excellence Award. Emmanuel Luis Patricio. Nicholas Joseph Peters. Rael Lynn Putt. Ryan Richard Reed. Caleb Andrew Reeder. Ian Alexander Sorokin. Dylan Lee Skillman. Sabrina Diane Lenora Skillman. Corinne Mariah Smith. Hannah Elizabeth Huber, recipient of John and Janet Howard Memorial Scholarship, May Hollow Sportsman's Club Scholarship, Gloria Anderson Scholarship, PTO Scholarship, Alcohol and Drug Abuse Services Scholarship, Theodore Rogers Scholarship, IUP Department of Music Scholarship. Adam James Weekman. Corey Dean Williams, recipient of Mary Kuhn Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, graduates. It is time for you to turn your tassel. May I present Cameron County High School's class of 2020. As our commencement activities come to a close, I would like to thank Dr. Wolf, Mr. Abritis, Nate Sestina, and our technology team of Dave Sullivan and Phil Anglican for their participation in our commencement activities tonight. To the graduates, there is a good reason this is called commencement exercises. Graduation is not the end, it is only the beginning. Never give up on your dreams. Will you please rise and join the graduates of 2020 in the singing of the Alma Mater?